Hey Michelle, thank you so much for sending me your dream. Let's jump right into it, talk about the symbols and what your brain is trying to tell you while you sleep. So I'm gonna read it here, grab my laptop, and let's take a look, all right? You said, I had a dream that I was staying at a hotel on the beach, but couldn't leave due to it raining sand. Also, the type of sand that was coming down was supposed to cause damage to the surrounding area, such as creating sinkholes. I managed to get outside at some point and was then running from the sand coming in my direction. Then I woke up. The sand never touched me. So, sand, the whole thing centers around sand. What does it mean? There's two kind of directions that sand can go, that at least I'm aware of, and what the brain's trying to tell you. Sand has a lot to do with, you've heard of that metaphor, built upon shifting sands, right? You know, you want to build your house upon a solid foundation, not upon the sand. It has a lot to do with feeling unstable. Our foundation feels unstable. So sand is shifting, it's moving, and so it's like ground, but without the stability of like solid rock. And so that's really what your brain kind of uses sand to symbolize and to provide as a metaphor. Feelings of instability with foundation, which makes sense when it comes to the sinkholes, right? So the sand is coming down from the sky and it's creating these sinkholes. Also, similar symbol about difficulty with not feeling solid, founded, not feeling stable. Now, sand does have another piece, right? And these two go together. Sand, just like sand in an hourglass, can symbolize time. You know, the sands of time, Sandman, right? Sleep and time. Things passing, and sand passes by, it blows away. So you can kind of see how all of these metaphors are sort of wrapped up into this symbol of sand. So, okay, that's sand. But you're in a hotel room. What's that about? Hotel rooms are a symbol for transition, temporary spaces, right? You don't live in a hotel room. You stay in a hotel room for maybe a couple days, maybe a week. A couple weeks at the most, right? So it's a transitory space. It's not permanent. So here you've got not permanent sand, not permanent hotel. Your mind is really trying to tell you something. There is a situation in your life that is not permanent. You need to move and to leave. But the fear of loss of time and the fear of instability is keeping you staying inside the temporary space, the hotel room, because you're avoiding, running away from fears about time and fears about instability. So I don't know what you're facing in your life. And I'm sure as I'm talking about this, certain thoughts are popping into your head like, oh yeah, this avoidance, that avoidance, or this situation that I'm dealing with. My advice would be, what your mind is trying to tell you through your dreams is, don't let the fears about time or instability keep you from making the decisions that you need to make. Don't live in a temporary space. Pursue and go find what makes you happy and where you're supposed to be. Don't settle for being in a hotel room when you really could be living the life that you want to live, solid and founded. Being on the beach is usually a very positive thing. It's a kind of the connection between consciousness, which is symbolized by land, and unconsciousness, which is symbolized by the ocean. So it's this place of relaxation and connection. It's where the water connects with the land. And so you're in an environment that's connecting your emotions with your thoughts. And in that connection between your emotions and your thoughts, you're dealing with this particular struggle about having a solid foundation, living in a temporary space. I think that was all the symbols that I had written down from the dream. So I think that about does it. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. If you got any other questions, listen, here to help. Happy to give answers and provide. That's what your dream's really trying to communicate. And so I hope you listen to it. Talk about something, talk with someone about these things that make you nervous, because it's time to not let them hold you back anymore and to make those steps. So, hey, if I can be of help in that, let me know. We do dream class. You can talk with me, during one of my sessions, whatever I can do. But hit subscribe, stick around. We'll give you more information about these things. But more than anything, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I hope that this message has supported you back. Until next time, peace.